And we're back. And you guys, we are now, for accuracy, we are going to go over each question in the pop quiz for accuracy. Here we go. And as you can see, we are solving this first question for the variable n. So we have to, and it's fast and furious, okay? I'm just going to tell you how to do it because I'm not teaching right now. I'm just telling you how we come to the answers because that's all we have time for, okay? So you have to do the opposite of what you were given. So we have to do an easy addition or subtraction opportunity first. So we subtract 8 from both sides and we get negative n equals a -7. Well, even though it's not there, there's a 1 there. So we have to get rid of this negative. How do we do that? By dividing by -1 because it's a -1 times a -n. So then we bring, what do we have left over on this side? The -n. A negative divided by negative gives you a positive. That's still not solved for n because that's -n. So divide by -1 a second time, and then n equals -7, and you're done. Okay? So that is number 7. Okay? Moving on. Remember, this is just to do the questions to see if you got it right. Here we go. Here it is. Okay, so we're solving for g. So I'm circling, okay? How do we get rid of the fraction? By multiplying by whatever is in the denominator. So you should have multiplied by 27 on both sides. Bring down the 27. 2 times 27 is 54. Divided by 9 equals 6. So g equals 6. Moving on. Okay, next one. Okay, 21. Okay, we want to solve for c. And we have to get rid of the fraction first, so we're going to multiply by 4 on both sides. Okay, those cancel. Bring down your c minus 5 equals 12. Have we solved for c? No. Add 5 to both sides, c equals 17, and we're done. Okay? Remember, I'm just doing this just to, make sure that, for accuracy on the pop quiz we just gave. Okay, so here's 12. Okay, I'm going to switch colors because this is running out. Okay, here we go. So we circle the F, okay, because that's what we're solving for. Yes, it is. I don't know. I may need some help with calculators. We look for an easy addition or subtraction opportunity first. So we're going to add 32 to both sides. Okay, cancel. Bring down your -3/5 F equals, and that's going to be a positive 25. Is that right? Hold on a minute. Hold on. I might be wrong. Oh, 15. Sorry. Always be careful for accuracy. Oh! What just happened? Oh, you hit... Oh my gosh. You knocked off the whole thing, my videographer. You're fired. Moving on. Okay. All right. And so, moving on. So we still haven't solved for F. Okay. So in order to, we've seen this a million times. So we have to multiply by the reciprocal, right? And whatever we do to the left side of the equal sign, we also do to the right, and these cancel, bring down your F. So how do we do this? We multiply straight across. So a negative times a positive gives you a negative, and 5 times 15 is what? I don't know. Wait. 30, 45, 60, 75. -75 divided by 3. Okay, so that's going to be F equals -25. A negative divided by a positive, well, it's negative. 75 divided by 3 is 25. Okay, fabulous. Moving on. So hopefully while you're watching this, you're seeing if you got it right or wrong, or if you did it right or if you did it wrong, or you might be kicking yourself, or did you do it, whatever you're saying to yourself. Okay, here's another classic multi-step algebraic equation. So step 1 is always the distributive property, right? Here we go. Okay. So we have 6u plus 14 equals -12 plus 8u. after you distribute? Do we have a combined like terms opportunity? No. Is there variables on both sides? Yes. Can we have variables on both sides? No. So I'm going to subtract 6u from both sides because I want a positive result. Bring down the 14 equals negative 12 plus 2u. 8 minus 6 is 2. And now we just have a regular two-step algebraic equation. We're going to add 12 and then divide by 2. Okay? U equals 13. I hope some of you are getting excited. You know? Here's the next one. Let's switch to a different color. All right, again, this video is just to show you how and to correct the pop quiz that we just did for what accuracy. Here it is, okay? All right, we got to distribute the fraction on both sides. That's why I chose this. Why do you think I chose this next one? To get rid of the fractions. That was part of the lesson, right? Eliminating fractions to solve. Distributive property with fractions. I'm testing to see. That's why the first question had double negatives. Now this, I'm testing to see if you remember how to handle, okay, the distributive property with the fraction. Okay? We have 1/3 n. 1/3 times 1 is 1/3. Okay? Now, 1 times 3 is 3. 3 divided by 6 is 3/6 n. 1 times negative 5 is negative 5/6. Big whoop. Now, if you wanted to simplify, if you wanted to keep this like this, that's totally fine. But whenever possible, you should always take advantage of the opportunity to simplify. Hello? Hello? Okay? So, once again, got to get rid of the fractions. How do we do that? Lowest common multiple. What's the lowest common multiple? 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how do we do it? We multiply the numerator and divide the denominator, right? You guys have had plenty of practice. 6 times 1 is what? 6. 6 divided by 3 is what? 2 what? 2n. Did we get rid of the fraction? Yes, we did. 6 times 1 is, okay, well then plus 2. Okay, duh. 6 times 1 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. 3 what? 3n. Okay, and bring a positive times a negative gives you a negative. And then you have 6 times 5 is 30, but divided by 6 is 5. We got rid of all the fractions. Fabulous. Do we have combined like terms? No. Check. Do we have variables on both sides? Yes. Can we have it? No. Here we go. I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides because I want the positive result. Right? Bring down your 2 equals 3 minus 2 is 1 minus 5. Have we solved for n yet? No. Add 5 to both sides. N equals 7. Remember, this is just for accuracy. Okay? Just for you to see, because, you know, I want to go through it quickly to see if you can compare with what you did, okay? And this is our last question, I believe. We only have one more, okay? I'm sorry, this is super fast, but it's meant to be fast, okay? So here we go. Last one. Okay? So here we go. Well, eliminating fractions once again. We're going to choose the lowest common multiple, which is 6, and we got to distribute it to all 4 terms, right? So you multiply the numerator and divide the denominator, okay? 6 times 2 is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4x. Bring down your subtraction. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 over 6 is 1. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 what? 3x. 6 times 5 is 30. Divided by 6 is 5. Did we get rid of the fractions? Yes. Do we have a combined like terms opportunity? No. Do we have variables on both sides? Yes. Can we have variables on both sides? No. So I'm going to subtract 3x because, guys, that's going to give me a positive result. Here, have we solved for x? No. So add 1 to both sides, x equals 6. And that's a wrap. Thank you, my videographer.